Welcome, Cancer. This is your weekly focus for May the 21st through to the 27th, 2018. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Thank you also for your likes, for sharing my videos, and for remembering to subscribe. So now, let's turn to the cards and see what energy they reveal that's around us right now and how we can use it in a positive light in order to go forward. And we have the King of Cups. Well, this is the stereotypical dad in the deck, and he's been pretty popular over the last months in all the readings. So I'm not surprised when he shows up, but he shows up as your first card. So it's almost like, you know, if you can imagine yourself having a conversation with yourself and you are your stereotypical dad, the one who has nurtured you, made sure there was a roof over your head. And now you are branching out to where you are going, to the journey ahead, to the transformation that you are inviting in. And am I prepared? What do I need to learn? Where do I need to grow? What do I need to take with me? What do I need to leave behind? The King of Wands, 2 kings in a row. This is definitely, you know, high intuition this week. Definitely high intuition this week. It is also being able to tap into your sage wisdom. Making the plans, love, relationships, but overall, where are you going? What actions do you want to have happen in your life? What is the adventure? Are you going to travel? Are you going to see the world? Are you going to educate yourself in some new way? And with a love, with a passion, if you allow those things in, you are on fire this week. In broadening your horizons and seeing where you can allow your creativity to shine, to take you on the journey. Rather than you go on the journey to tap into your creativity actually takes you on that journey. The Tower card. We're rebuilding. We're tearing away the parts that we do not like, and we are going to take it down to the foundations, to the bare necessities, to the basics, and say, okay, how do I build it forward now? So be very careful with the Tower card, because sometimes, many times, the Tower card can bring in things if we are not actively pursuing in a positive light our dreams, and we're allowing things to happen to us rather than being proactive and making things happen in our life. The Tower will say, enough is enough. You need to end this. You need to move away from this energy. You need to start anew. You need to take it down to the basics and rebuild based on your knowledge, your wisdom, your sage wisdom that you have now from walking your path. That you have put up some kind of limitations or boundaries where there need not be any. And you're going to see them this week if you, through meditation, through reflection, through prayer, have those talks with your spirit guides, your angels, God, the universe, source. See where you can proactively move forward. See where you want to make the change, the transformation, the reformation. For work and career, we have the 6 of Swords and the Page of Swords. There's almost, there could be this really strong grounded energy, so long as you don't knee-jerk any energy. Knee-jerk any reactions, knee-jerk any words without thinking them through first, or action without thinking them through first. Okay? Our Page of Swords is that knee-jerk energy. Okay, we're a very young energy and we just want to get things moving and we're going to do something and we don't care what even happens, just so long as there's some action, some reaction. And the only thing you're going to get from that is another hole popping up at the base of that boat, and you're going to have to stop going forward and dealing with the problem at hand until you plug that hole, until you stop the water from sinking you. So be careful with this kind of energy. Work, career, what defines you, okay? So not everybody is work and career. So if I were to meet you, would you tell me about work and career? Would you tell me about what you do in the community or your home or your relationships, your spirituality? What would you tell me about? Slow and steady. But also you have this strong intuitive power this week to really rewrite where you want to go, who you want to become, what journey you want to go on. You've got a couple of cards where I've really gotten to the journey, the travel. So maybe you have traveled before and now you're taking that knowledge forward, or you want to go on this journey. It could be a journey of the mind. And I see the landscape here. And the landscape looks extremely fertile. So there's a lot of things that you can kind of just jump into. And not saying that you shouldn't just jump into things. New situations, new people, new groups of people, new work, new career. But give it the thought so that you don't end up springing a leak. You don't want to quit your job without having something to go to, so to speak. You don't want to burn those bridges behind you until you know it's safe to cross, that there's something awaiting you, that you can see it. With the Tower card here, I'm kind of pulling you back in a little bit, slowing you down a little bit. Work and career. What is your definition of abundance, of wealth? What is your definition? What do you truly need? People say, I want to win the lottery. Well, how much? Because you could win a free ticket. You could win $1 or $2 or $5 or $10 or $100. You could win millions. So when you say I want to win the lottery, you may win all the time. Give that vision some depth. And I think this week you can really work in the depth of where you want to go, where you want to excel, where you want to release your passions, your desires, your creativity, your love. Let's see what love and relationship has. 6 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. Well, it's better to give than to receive. And when we give of ourselves, we receive so much back. But we really need to have a focus for what we are giving to people. And if it's a two-way street, or is it an abuse of your good nature, your kindness, your big heart? So, yeah, we have the generosity card here, the giving. But we also have the 7 of Cups. And so what cups are you trying to fill by being generous or giving of your time or your energy or your resources? What does the cup look like? Is it a castle? Is it a dragon? Is it empty? Are there butterflies flying out of it? Kittens popping out? Money growing out of it? And this one here, I'm going to look at it here. But I almost saw it like a lighthouse, like you were going to an ocean, or once again I got travel. So maybe it's a good time to travel if you're looking to meet somebody or enhance that relationship, grow that relationship, deepen that relationship. And when we're talking relationships, yes, it could be a soulmate, it could be a lover, it could be a best friend. It could be a coworker, somebody in your tribe, in your clan, in your family, right? A mother, a father, a child, a sibling. So understand, yes, we want to give, but we also need to keep in check of why we're giving. What's the purpose behind it? And what do we get in return? How does our cup overfloweth, and what does it overflow of? Spirituality, Queen of Wands. You can definitely foresee your path forward. This is a very creative, wonderful fire energy here. Once again, it's backing it up a little bit, thinking it through. How do I best utilize my passions, my creativity, my uniqueness in order to go forward in the ways I want? Through meditation, through prayer, through reflection, you will get a great understanding. Journal. Pay attention to your visions, your dreams, sleeping and waking, both of them. What comes to you, what signs, what words are said to you, what words you are saying aloud. Health and well-being, we have the Fool. Almost in every sign I get this transformation, this growth in our life. I think you're simplifying here, if anything else. This could mean that you want to lose some weight and feel that freedom, that liberation that comes, that more energy that comes when you drop a few pounds. But I think you're feeling good. With the Fool energy, it's like the sky's the limit when it comes to your health and well-being. Of the possibility of your tomorrow. This is also about decluttering, getting rid of the clutter in your life. This could be cleaning out the closets this week, or cleaning that garage or that spare room, or maybe redecorating in some way, or simplifying in some way, and getting rid of the clutter in some way. To bring in a balance, a harmony into each room you sit in. Your backyard, your front yard, your interior of the car, your desk at work. And allow that liberation or that freedom. That clutter gives us restriction. So where can I simplify? It may not be eating a whole bunch of different foods, but simplifying your diet or your menu to 4 or 5 really basics that are going to give you exactly what you need in order to go forward with a strength, with a vitality. And don't concentrate so much on every little step and every little part of your health and well-being. Look more of it as the whole. What are you doing to the whole? So where can you get the most bang for your buck, so to speak, in changing your habits or changing your behaviors? That it really affects an overall well-being, an overall health going forward. And I think a brand new path can emerge here for you when it comes to health and well-being. And feeling free and feeling liberated and feeling like there are no limits. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.